Welcome back, one and all, to One Way Bay, where I have done way too much little minute work. You'll notice actually right here, right in between the runway, I did some pathing, and look at this. We've got our initials in the side of a hill that I was not going to do anything else with. So, yeah, I kind of went off on a little bit of a rampage, I guess, with the tile tool, and that's kind of what happened. And, I don't know, there's a little bit of it that I don't like, but most of it, I think the overall effect is pretty sweet. So now everybody who's flying into One Way Bay will know exactly what they're getting into. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I did, although I did do a lot of terraforming, as you can probably tell here. It took quite a bit of money, but while I was doing all of this, our money came back with a vengeance. We have $300,000 in the bank, and we have about $7,500 per week coming in. So we should probably find out why we have so much coming in. Because usually it means, you know, we're doing too well. It means something's going on. We're neglecting something. But we should probably fix whatever's happening right here. First off here. So let's do that. I have to delete this and this and this. And oh shit, that's the hospital though. Actually, this could work out. Okay. So we're going to need to take a one-way, of course, and go up and over. Take this tool back. There we go. And then come down to here? Ah, sure, that works, I guess. Doesn't look pretty, but it works. And, alright, so I gotta hit this tool. We'll just do a cool little S-bend. No biggie. Into there. That's pretty nice. And then we need a, I was going to say off-ramp, but technically this is not an off-ramp. So that's just a very, very strange intersection. And, yeah, they're going to freak out and go around here and come back, but you know what? Whatever. We're going to eventually need to fill up this part of the little bay area. So I'm not sure what I want to do there or how to get people in and out of that. Maybe some bridges are in order. I'm not sure. And speaking of bridges, I actually did some work with the off-ramp and on-ramp system over here, just for future reference. I think we're going to put some more oil stuff in here this episode. Actually, let's go ahead and zone some of that now. We do have some demand for it, so we might as well put it in, and you know what? Fine, sure. That will be a good chunk of oil right here. Do here, and then I don't want it to go like over the edge, so I'll just do 3 there. 3 units of oil production, and then 3 over here as well. So now this bridge might do some work for us now. Should probably fix it, because right now it's a little screwed up, but no biggie. Let's just figure this out real quick. And bring it down into here. Wow, why is it up 2? Oh, so the boats can get under it. There we go. That looks pretty cool. We are probably going to need a cross street going over here. I'll flip it around in a second. But yeah, we need to get some of these cross streets worked out. And hopefully this doesn't get too jammed up in here. But we'll see. Oh, yeah, trucks. I don't think it's a big deal right now, but for the Pinwheel District, I want to get the, what is it? Where is it? City planning? Something about the, oh, building on fire. Heavy traffic ban, there we go. No heavy traffic through the Pinwheel District, that's cool. And what is Old Town? Old Town, ban other, oh. For motor vehicles, ban other motor traffic. Oh, what's the difference between that and this? Heavy traffic ban. No heavy transports are allowed. Does not affect highways. Okay. But, so in Old Town, only residents and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles. Oh, so only people who live here can go through here. That's kind of interesting. Does that make sense here? So basically, no one would be cutting through the district here. It might help with this. I'm not sure. Let's try it. Let's just try it. And what is NIMBY? NIMBY was no loud noises in the middle of the night. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need that in the Pinwheel District. Ban bikes on sidewalks. Doesn't really help us. I mean, what is the negative of having bikes on your sidewalks? I know from, like, just a personal view, like, I could see them getting annoying. Like, I'm sure people don't like to get passed by bikes on the sidewalk because it's kind of annoying, and, like, bikers in general are those annoying types of people. No offense if you're a biker, but you're just kind of annoying sometimes, you know? People who ride bikes passionately are very passionate about riding bikes. I mean, that might sound ridiculous, like redundant or something, but yeah, they love to tell you about their bike, and I do not care. Let's just be honest. It's a bike. I had a 21 speed, and yeah, that's all I want to talk about a bike. So, all right, what else should we do? Do we need to... I'm sure all of these schools, I just read school. All of these zones are probably we could go into the policies on all of these. And actually, I had school on the mind, which is why I said it. But I think we need a high school over here in something to do about school, or something to do with school. I'm thinking like right here, if it doesn't screw up that tunnel. No, that's fine. That's a pretty good spot for it. There's like a baseball field next to it, so they can use it. And then hopefully some of these buildings down here will upgrade because we now have better education in the area. But I'm not sure. I'm hoping so, because when these high-rises upgrade, oh man, is it gonna look sweet. Actually, should we just, like, bump these up with the high-tech housing? I think so. Yeah, that'll look sweet. Yeah, these will all upgrade now, and they are gonna look amazing. Our college is going to be the best college in the region. Sure, let's pretend there are more towns around, and One Way Bay is just anti everybody else, because we're not like those other towns. We don't have oncoming traffic. We don't have to worry about it. We just have to worry about hordes of people at our bus stops. Yeah, should we probably think about getting more... Jesus Christ, why are there 2,000 people? Oh my god. There are 2,000 people on that line. Why? Wow. Okay, let me just check this. Why are they all getting, like, pushed onto here? What the hell is going on? Maybe we should put just a line from that stop up to here and delete this part of the line. Can I just delete one stop? Yes. Okay, and then I'll add a stop here somehow. Oh, they're all dispersing. Look at them all. Oh, it's like a mad protest. What the? Look at all of these people. Oh my god. Oh, can I go to first person? Yes, I can. This is ridiculous. Oh, what's going on? They're all like zombies. Drones. I will cross the street and get absorbed by a bus. Oh, ambulance is here to help me. Also to run me over. Okay, yeah, so, people are now deciding to go and just walk to the metro line, is what I'm assuming most of these people are doing. They're probably just walking to the metro line. So, basically, okay. There's a stop right here, and there's a stop right there. This stop takes care of nothing. Okay, if I just put a stop right here... Nope, didn't want to do that. Create a new line, there we go. And take people exclusively right here. Actually, that's a very poor route. Or is it? Maybe not. Maybe not a poor route. Okay. This this stop, or this line, is exclusively meant to take people from those two bus lines to the metro station. Let's add like 4 frickin' vehicles. Okay. So that's going to be the fastest way to get there. hopefully. So we already have people lining up for this. Yet, although a lot of people are at this stop now. Okay, there are a ton of people here. So I'm actually gonna add more bus stops to this line. Or bus stops, no, buses to this line. And hopefully it'll just cycle people, because that's, I do not like seeing this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, where the hell are these buses at? Come on, struggle bus company. What the hell? Alright, we gotta figure out where all the buses are. Oh, I think they got stuck up in the Mondo intersection. They should be here soon, so I can then click on one. And, you know, add more freaking buses. Or should we just let it happen? Okay, this should be modify line. Line 21, yes, this is this line. So let's add, like, I don't know, 2 more freaking vehicles to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna fight masses of people with masses of buses. That's the only way I could figure this is going to work. Jesus. Wow. I think because Old Bay grew into a high-rise area, we now have a mass, like, movement of people out of Old Bay to work or whatever they're doing, and then have them come back. So, yeah, it's just a logistical nightmare at this point. How are we doing over here? None of these really upgraded. Yeah, buses and parks and stuff. Isn't there like a policy that helps parks? I think there is. Let go of leisure. No, we don't need that. Parks and rec. Education boost. Increases the education budget in this zone by 25%. Okay, maybe we should do that. Maybe. And then Parks and Rec. Sure, let's see if that helps at all. It sounded like it did. Alright, can I get out of that? Yes, okay. Let's see. I don't know, there's kind of a few parks in here, but not too many. But, yeah, we have a lot of money, so actually, yeah, I said this earlier, we should look at what we're doing wrong at this point. Death care seems to be okay, except for something to do with school. There's not any death care in here. Although I don't really want to put, like, an incinerator, or not an incinerator, that's insensitive, a crematorium over here. Don't really want that. Wow, yeah, okay. So we definitely need a fire station down here. Maybe a big one. Probably a big one. And actually that seems to cover most of the area, so there we go. Let's put that in right on this road. That's pretty good. Where else do we need fire coverage? Actually, the Pinwheel District is very, very poor. So let's put one big fire station in here. There we go. That's nice. And then actually Farmville is awful with fire, and there are 2 fire stations in here. Aren't there? What? Okay. That's a fire station, and that's a fire station. So actually, let us delete both of those and just put one big fire station in the middle of town, because it's going to do well for the entire area. Maybe. I don't know. Farmville is a very, very big district in terms of, like, how much, like, land or road coverage there is. And actually, I've never noticed this before. This kind of looks like a boot down here. Yeah, it looks like a boot. Alright. Down in the boot. You live in the boot. Oh, man, they're all upgrading now. This is great. Because we were like 10,000 people away from our challenge objectives. And now it sounds like everybody is upgrading, which means more people are going to want to move in, which is great for us. And I don't think many people are going to want to live down here by the railroad track / highway. But you know what? Some poor family is going to have to move in there because there are no other houses available in One Way Bay. Because there's so much demand in One Way Bay. It's such a great place to live. Alright. Oh, shit. Water. Forgot the water. I got it back. Okay. And how is everything down here doing? We don't need... Oh, wow, this is the only way to get... Okay. We're going to fix that real fast. That's pretty cool. And that's pretty cool. I like that. And look at all these people who decided to, like, park their car here and then walk home or something. What the hell is going on here? Okay. This guy, he's over here in the bus station. He lives in Old Bay. He works at this bus station. So why is he... I don't understand. Okay, what about this person? This person is a highly educated senior citizen who happens to be in this mass of people waiting for a bus, and he lives over here. How did he get so lost that he just parked his car here? You know what? Let's give them a car park. Let's give them a parking lot so they can then park their car there legitimately. Where is my parking lot? What is this? Oh, that's a tiny parking lot. This is a parking lot? Yes, parking... Wait, right? Plaza Park. What is that? No. That's just a really cool park. Wow, that's a really nice park. That does not belong here. Not at all. But we should probably put that one somewhere. Also, okay. There we go. That's a parking lot. Cool. Electricity. What was that Plaza Park thing? We should probably put that in somewhere. That's a pretty nice looking park. And we could put that in over here. Right? Something like right there? Yeah, look at that. It connects the entire thing. That is really cool. And then we will connect it up over here. Just like this. Wow. That is awesome. Wow. I like that. It's the little things in this game, man. You can find some little tweaks in this game that make your city look so much better. All right. Are we running low on time? We're pretty close to the end of this episode. We've done... Oh my god, we are in a death wave. So, yeah. We didn't check out that much. We got kind of distracted here and there. But we did add some fire stations. We don't really need any police stations, and geez, we do not need a prison at all. Our crime rate of 8% is pretty low, although I guess it could be lower. It's almost in the double digits, but oh well. We totally need some more high schools. We totally could use some more elementary schools. Don't need any more universities at this point. And our public transportation is a work in progress, but you know what? How does that new bus stop looking? Very packed, but there are buses just filtering through. I like to see that. I think 1 or 2 more buses on that line could actually probably help out a bunch. Yeah, because there's still 1,500 people down here. So let's add a couple more buses. Screw it. Let's see if that helps at all. But yeah, I'm gonna wind this one down. I don't think there's much to comment on, but if you guys can think of anything, let me know. If I missed anything absolutely obvious, please yell at me. But yeah, until next time, guys, I don't really have anything planned, but we'll figure it out in the next episode, guys. Until then, stay tuned. Remember to like and subscribe if you're not, and I will see you guys next time here in One Way Bay.